Hey, just want to talk a little bit today about referrals. So everybody wants more referrals. It's kind of really easy business, but how do you get more and more of them? And I really want to share my perspective, especially this year, as I've kind of had experience with referrals, not only in receiving them and actually not having a great experience. So the business that was referred to me was kind of a disaster and wasn't a good fit. So kind of getting into that a little bit, but also this week, kind of referring business to other people and kind of getting into the mindset of if you're on the other side, how do I get into to the mind of the person that's kind of referring me business, and how can I make it easier for that person to send me the right people that kind of fit what I'm looking for, that kind of fit my expertise as well, and kind of going through that in a little bit more detail. So and then how do you kind of shape your business so that you become top of mind, so that anybody, like as your network and as your sphere of influence kind of talks about these things, how can you be part of that conversation where you're the one person that kind of comes to mind for them, and it just becomes really easy, and they have full confidence in you, so they can really give immediately to that person kind of their endorsement, and it makes that sale even easier because that person already received kind of that tone and that confidence about you right away. So there wasn't any real thinking involved. They kind of knew right away. So just having that confidence and hearing from somebody that you know exactly who that person is and who they should go to creates emergency. Like, okay, I know even more that this is the right person because there wasn't any hesitation in this person's mind at all. So maybe let's start from in terms of receiving referrals, because that's where we ultimately want to get to. And for your business is a great place to be because you have to do less selling. You're really taking on the back of that warm relationship. Whoever it was you're referring you to, you already kind of have that trust involved. So you already know, like, and trusted based on just that person recommending you and talking nicely about you. All those kind of things make it a lot easier to kind of close the sale pretty quickly. So if we think about getting more referrals, the one thing you kind of have to think about in your business, and this kind of goes into as well, as I'm working with a client right now where we're trying to increase referrals. So how are we doing that from the starting point is really getting clear about who do you want to work with, who's your ideal client, and what is your area of expertise. So if you can get clear on those things and kind of share with the rest of the world, with your network, your sphere of influence, here's exactly who I want to work with. Here's my area of expertise. That's going to give them more confidence to start referring you to. And really where you want to get to is, okay, with your network, saying like, okay, if you meet this specific person and they're talking about these specific things, maybe their problems or things like that, whatever you solve, and they really need a specialist in this area, here's how I want you to introduce me. Here's how I would recommend me. Here's how I would set up the conversation. Here's exactly how you can kind of hand it off to me. So what you're really doing is taking your network by the hand and really allowing them to get to you that much quicker, and closing the sale as well. And for somebody that's referring you business, that's what they want. They want to be able to help out a friend in need or somebody within their network with the exact right person that's going to give them the best possible experience. As somebody that is referring business to somebody else, I don't want to do that with any hesitation or thinking like, oh, is this really going to work? They want to have full confidence that you're the right person, that that person standing right in front of you is a good match for you as well. So I don't want to send you business and to be a terrible experience for you, as a friend or within your network as well. So I want to make it really easy, and being very specific about who you're working with, what your area of special, area of expertise is going to allow that person to really, have you top of mind. And again, when they come in front of that person, again, you become that one person that they're thinking about, because again, you've kind of set up that conversation. Again, when you hear these specific words, if you hear this specific audience talk about their problems here, know that I'm the right person, I'm the right solution for that. So again, don't go out there and talk about how you generally handle all these things, and you try and get in business with all these different people, because for somebody that's referring business to you, it's kind of like, okay, is this the right person to send you to? Is this the right person to send you to? Are you actually going to get them results? If they have those questions in their mind, they're probably not going to. Number one, they're probably not going to refer you business. And even if they do, it's not going to be as full-throated or as that they won't have the full tonality, they won't have the positivity, how that referral is received to that end person pushing you to won't be as motivated to work with you versus somebody that knows exactly that person is going to get a great result, and that also you're going to enjoy getting that business as well. So think about how you can make it really easy and kind of give your audience kind of the script for who do you want to work with, what result you can get them, and what words are really going to come up, so that when they are in that moment, they're just like, he or she mentioned this, and it makes it really easier for them to just say, this person is the right person for you. Here's how to contact them. Here's why I think they'd be great for getting that solution as well. So that's really important, being really specific around that. The other thing is kind of just sharing what's going on in your world, like documenting the journey that you're on, like letting your network know who you're working with, what results you're getting them, so that when they are in front of these people, they can kind of share maybe some of those stories, those success stories, and say, oh, well, Brian was actually working with somebody just like you the other day. He shared the story on Facebook, or he shared it on LinkedIn, and it seems like somebody just like you. So that gives them, again, more confidence, keeps you top of mind as well. So make sure you're documenting the journey. Even if it's not an end client, maybe it's just a prospect conversation. It allows you to kind of differentiate yourself, again, within that specific area of the market, and in saying that, okay, I'm the expert here. I'm going to get people great results. I'm speaking their language. That really works. So it's really, getting down to nobody, if you have heart problems, you don't want a general doctor, you want a specialist there. And really, people want to refer specialists as well, because they know they're going to get outsized results. And from your side as well, they want to send you business that's going to be a good fit as well. So the other part is kind of like thinking about, like, as you're receiving referrals from people, as you set up these referral partnerships, that communication and really letting people know, you're going to get some bad referrals. It's not going to be a good match. And I've had that as well. Like this earlier this year, got a good referral, looked great from the beginning, but as the personalities kind of went along, just wasn't a great fit. So what I should do in going back to my referral partner and to make her job a little bit more clear going forward is like, okay, here's where some of the red flags that I experienced. Here's what you should look out for going forward. If you are going to send me that business, just put it into a more specific criteria, so that we're not going to avoid these same failures over and over and again. And again, that person referring you business is going to appreciate that, because they want that experience to be great for whoever they're referring you business. They want the experience to be great for you as well as you go and doing that. And the other thing in terms of, like, as you have great results, is just asking the question, like, to your happy clients in that moment, making sure that you're asking them. And the kind of the key sentence that I use all the time is there somebody just like you within your network that you'd find I could help out or get you the same results that we had right here? So kind of tying it in and making them kind of sit down and think, like, okay, who else within my market was going through the same things that I was, or going through the same things that I was going through maybe 6 months ago, or things like that, where you could become that potential solution and get them the results that you're looking for. So again, I can't stress enough being clear about who you want to work with, what your area of expertise is. It's going to raise your referrals. And again, just kind of that communication with your market, with your referral partners about what you're looking for. And as you go along, being more specific, giving them feedback of, hey, that was a great prospect that you sent over to me. Like, and share those success stories as you get people referring you business and you get them the results that they're looking for. Share that back to that referral partner, because that makes them feel good and makes them more likely that they're going to send you more business and more of that person that you really enjoyed working with as well. So hope that was helpful. Go in the comments below. Tell me what you're doing to kind of increase your referrals in 2021 to help your business along the way. If you want to check out my website, it's mindsetcopy.com. Have lots of other great strategies in addition to referrals that I have on there to help increase your business and get you to your goals in 2021. Take care.